Hey everybody, we're back with another Lord's Mobile video. Today we are going to talk about collecting RSS. So you hear us talk a lot about RSS and collecting it on the Kingdom map. It's a great thing. It's something that we should all do. It's useful for your character. It's a great way to, send out excess troops just to have them out doing something. There's a lot of really good things about collecting RSS, including that these RSS fields give you stuff that you need to craft items in your equipment. Collecting RSS is a big part of the game, and we should do it. But we should definitely do it correctly, and we don't want to be wasting RSS, wasting tiles, and not having them repopulate. So as you can see, I'm using NoobTube64 to show you this video. And around me, there's a lot of low-level players, and maybe a couple of high levels that have warped in, but there's a couple of low-level players here in Kingdom 2, and we have a couple of places where we can get RSS. What these low-level players are doing right now is collecting these RSS fields, but they are not collecting them all the way. That one happens to be a full one. That one is not. See, they did not collect all of the RSS that was available. So this field sits here, and the big problem with this is that it will never repopulate. It will have to run its timer out before it repopulates, and we will not get another field of RSS. And because there's all these people sitting here, and they're all collecting partials, they're not collecting the whole RSS, these fields just sit here. So in D9X, what we request is that our low-level players go around and finish off these low-level fields as quickly as possible. And the high-level players will pick them off sometimes too. But the reason you can't collect them is actually pretty simple. This is how much is in the field. So if we take a look at this particular one, right? It has 35, almost 36,000 stone left in the field. If we click gather, we don't instantly get all of it. You can select some heroes. I don't know if you really want to do that. I usually don't. Sometimes I do if I'm trying to boost a hero or trying to build a hero. But you really don't gain a lot of XP. It's kind of hit and miss. So, but I never send my leader out. So like, even if this was the case, I would pull my leader and I would send somebody else. Okay, that way they can't capture my leader while he's out doing that. So that said, you can get your troops to collect this a couple of different ways. I always use my lowest tier first, but as you can see, the almost 5,000 troops that are on this account can only collect 33.8 worth of resources, but there are almost 36,000 resources available. So even if we spent the time to go over there and pick this up, we would not collect all of this resource. We would actually leave 2,000 extra resources, that we cannot complete. So that's a problem. We want to make sure that we collect all of our resource tile. So in this case, let me show you here that I think I've got some troops that I could pop up. Yeah, I could pop these guys and go ahead and speed them up. How long do I need? An hour. Sure, whatever. For the purposes of the video, I will spend those gems. No big deal. And I have enough. Sorry guys, a little detour here. Start the next round of training. So let's head back out to the world map. And I think we should have enough now to collect all of this. So if we send everybody. We got 5,500 troops. We're collecting 37,000, and there's only 35,000 resources. So look at that. We have just enough to collect all of the troops. And sometimes I send a little bit extra. We could lower this a bit. Let's see what happens if we lower this. We could lower it right down to, maybe not exactly the number, but say 36,000, sure. There you go. That would collect all of it, right? And we could save a couple of troops. There's really no point. So that way I know where all my troops are. I'm doing this. But you see, this is the important part, that we're collecting everything. So they're going to walk over there. I'm not going to speed them up or anything, but they're going to collect all of that. And we're going to see that right here. Okay? And in a minute, it's going to, well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to speed this up so that we don't have to sit here forever and spend video time. I'll just get some more of those in a second. So once your guys land, there's a couple of things that you have access to. It tells you how long it's going to take. It's going to take 37 minutes for these guys to collect all of the resources. I know they're going to collect all the resources because we already did all those steps up before this. You can look here and you can see your army deployed details. You can hit view and it'll take you directly to where you are. So if I was over here and I couldn't see it and I wanted to see my army and where it is exactly, I can hit view and it'll take me right to it. I can also hit return to castle. So let's say you start getting scouted and everything's really looking fishy and you need to get all your stuff back. Instead of going to find all of your troops, head right over here to this red troop bar and all of your missions will be out here. Just hit return to castle and they will immediately come back. And you'll see that line start and they will come all the way back. Okay, so that's kind of it on collecting RSS. Yes, it is important. Yes, it's a good thing. And it does give you, which I'll go over in an equipment video, but it does give you equipment. It does give you resources to do equipment and build equipment that you need. So for example here, I would need this, and I only have a couple, and if you click on it, look at that, you get them from hitting rich veins. So that's what you do, okay? You farm and you farm and you farm, and then you can build your equipment up. It also builds all of that into your RSS over here. Okay, guys, so have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I was able to explain something you didn't know.